Okay, so today we're going to play a classic that I completely forgot that I had. X-Men Origins Wolverine. This game is absolutely brutal. I want to play as classic Wolverine. That's probably the one that most everybody knows. It's the yellow-blue outfit with the huge ears. My favorite costume is probably the X-Force one. Not the one that's in this game with the huge ears, like I said, on the cowl. It's kind of same thing with Batman. You know, they made, well, I guess they are kind of shorter. This is probably the awesomest kill in the opening game, or in the opening of a game ever. He falls out of an exploding helicopter, and boom, right into a dude. This game was really ahead of its time, man. I mean, look at the damage model on the character. You see, like, his ribs and his bones and shit, man. That's fucking cool as hell. Yeah, I completely forgot that I had this game in my library. And, what the hell happened? And, yeah, I found it. And I was like, man, I gotta play this. Just because it's been, like, so long. I have, like, 100% game. This is on, one of my external hard drives, so it wasn't, affected by the main hard drive being burned out. So I still had all my all my saves and all my old games and shit. I saw this, I was like, man, I haven't played that in so long. This is probably like the best Wolverine game. Like, he's in like Genesis version and in a Genesis version of X-Men and, you know, arcade games and all that. But this is probably like, if I put it like this is actually better than the movie. And if the movie was as brutal as the game is, man, I think it would have been a lot better. But we're not going to play through the whole game because I think it's like 9 hours. We're going to do probably, I don't know, the first opening chapter, the middle chapter, and then the last one. Just check it out. It's like the opening level here is like a mixture between like Uncharted and Metal Gear. Pick you up, buddy. Hey. Oh, so satisfying. Yeah, this is really well made. I mean, usually games that are like licensed games for movies and shit, they kind of suck. You know, they end up usually coming out with a better one. Like, for instance, I want to say probably one of the worst ones was Hulk. Incredible Hulk wasn't really all that great, but then they released the Hulk Ultimate Destruction, which I don't believe was based on a movie. I could be wrong, because there was like a movie-based Hulk that I didn't really like, and then the Ultimate Destruction was just badass. Hey, buddy. Look like you used a haircut. Oh. Oh, I remember the spark. Oh, man, this is a brutal ass kill. Watch this shit. This is like fucked up. It's like you could have just like grabbed the dude and like threw him off, but no. It's like you're yeah. Fucking jeez. Damn, man. Yeah, I think Hugh Jackman, like, he's not short like the Wolverine is in the comics, but damn, he was an awesome choice, man. I don't know if they're ever gonna be able to top him. Looks like the Granados or whatever they are, the dudes from Resident Evil 5 are all infected and fucked up and shit. Like, the eyes are all red. Almost looks like they stole them. Oh, damn! Stick around, buddy. Almost looks like they stole the model from that game. Love that lunge, man. There was one time, I don't know, maybe I'll be able to emulate it, but there was one time a dude jumped at me, and I lunged at him in the middle of the air. Oh, there it is! I just did it! Yeah! That was so cool. I was just talking about it, and I did it. Miracles can happen. Use a human shield, buddy. Oh man, that's so fucking cool. Damn, I miss this game so much. Hey buddy, how's it going? Long ass bridge. You see him fall? Nope, camera doesn't pan down. I remember getting this because like the movie is like PG-13 and it's not really all that brutal because I mean they have to have like mass appeal to, you know, wider audience, just try and make some money and all. I mean, this is before Logan. You know, Logan was the first, like, I want to say rated R Wolverine. What the hell is that? And that's exactly what I'm saying. But yeah, so it was kind of surprised. Like I got this because I was like, yeah, I'm always been a Wolverine fan. I'll get the game. Didn't really, you know, look into it or anything. I was just like, yeah, I want to check it out. And I got it, started playing. It was brutal and shit. I was like, hell yeah. Oh, you kicked me, son of a bitch. Lieutenant Dan, your ass. Oh, push it? Okay. Hit your ride, buddy. Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm like taking everybody out in one hit and shit, it's because my guy's like fully upgraded. Like I said, this is like an old save from back when the game first came out, and I already beat it like when it first came out. So all my dude's like all maxed out. This is how Wolverine would be in real life anyway. Ooh, I got another dude jumping in there. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, damn. Yeah, I want to say that this is like before the movie, I think. Or no, wait. The movie was back in, like, started off when he was a little kid back in, like, the Civil War times and shit. But, like, this is back, like, Vietnam era, I guess, or looking on the island for adamantium, because, like, in the real game, I want to say at this point, he doesn't have the metal claws yet, and he has them right now because, you know, this is an alternate costume. But yeah, so you go through like a little bit of a time jump. I want to say like the middle chapters, like the first movie, second movie. I want to say I'm not entirely sure, and then the game I believe ends in like a future setting. But it's been a really long time since I played this game. So much so that I really don't know where the hell I'm going now. Hey, buddy. Something wicked this way comes. Fucking love that yell, man. He's like, I don't think you can make a better Wolverine than what he was, man. I really don't. They're gonna have some big shoes to fill. I guess I wasn't supposed to go that way. I'm actually surprised this game like runs on my modern PC without really much of a problem. Like it's a game that came out like not a really long time ago, but usually you gotta run games around this age like in compatibility mode, and it just really didn't give me no issue at all. Feral senses. What button did it say? Oh no. What button was... There it is. Okay. Alright. It's like yesterday I was... had to wear a hat down here, and I turned the heat up a little bit, and now I'm sweating my ass off. Timber! Hey, the one dude survived, so I can kill him myself. He's like, I'm so lucky. I can't believe it. He just gets fucking rocked.
I bet you thought you were lucky.
I can't play this game because he's making all the jokes I am. What the fuck?
This is Logan checking in.
Logan, still alive after a helicopter crash. Why am I not surprised?
I'm at the site now.
Because he's like basically invincible.
It's here, but he's dead. There's no sign of the rest of the team.
They parachuted out but got scattered.
How's Victor, sir?
Your brother's fine. Rendezvous with him at a temple north of your position. You two will rig that area with the C4 he's carrying.
Roger. Goes 4-1 out.
Oh, what the hell? Come on, man. Damn. Ooh, he's on fire. That boy's on fire. Oh. Oh no. That was probably the worst case of heartburn I've ever seen. I'm supposed to destroy those? Or... okay. I had to put a dude on them, I guess, maybe. I don't fucking know. Is that the only way to open the door, man? Yeah, I wonder if I, like, put dudes on those spikes right there, the door would open. The more you know. Dun, 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 dun. Another cool thing is when they lunge at you, you can grab them by the foot and like fucking make them do a concrete kiss to the pavement. That's fun. Maybe since I talked about it, I'll be able to do it. Seemed to have worked before. think we'll play up until we reach Victor or Sabretooth with that C4 and blow up whatever he's talking about. And then we'll move on to the middle chapter. Hey, thank God you were there. I wouldn't be able to make it without you. A lot of spikes. I'm gonna get attacked by enemies. Alright, jump at me. Yeah. Bam! That's what I was talking about.
Should have stayed out of my way.
Yeah, it's like these games, man, are really cool because like any game that makes you actually feel like the character you're playing as in these comic book games does a great job. You know, like when you did like Deadpool was another great one. I can't seem to find that fucking game anywhere. Yeah, did it again. But that made you like really feel like you were Deadpool when you were playing it. Batman, the Arkham series were really always good because it's like when you're playing in the up in the rafters and you're just waiting for an enemy to walk underneath you so you can snag them up and tie them to the to the statue you're sitting on. It's always fun. It's always cool. It's like it just makes you feel like that character. Holy shit! The fuck are you? His name is at the bottom of the screen. I don't know why you said that. Oh no! Just gotta slice up them feet. Now can I lunge at him? Ooh, still crunched me. How come he keeps crunching me, man? Oh no. It's like he's invincible like me. There we go. Rip off your face. Give me your head.
Hardly worth my time.
Still pretty
Sir,
cool
this is
though.
Logan. I'm at the rendezvous point, but there's no sign of Creed.
We lost communication with him a while ago, but we're still tracking him, moving down the river.
Logan, this is Wraith. It looks like your brother's already armed the area with explosives. I'd hightail out of there before it blows.
You heard the man, Logan. Find a way off that rock and get to the river. You don't have much time.
Okay, well, what's the point of giving me the vision if you're just gonna show me the way out, man? Oh, I want the other guy. Oh, I got him too. Alright. Okay. I wish I would do like even if they did a remake of this, like even if they did a remake of this, I think it would be cool. But I would love to see like a God of War remake, or like not a remake, but like a God of War version, I guess, of the one made by Sony Santa Monica, the one that got the Game of the Year award. Not that long ago. The one that I'm waiting for Ragnarok to come out. That's like an awesome... Can I hijack a boat? Hey buddy, let me hitch a ride. Yeah, you can tell it's an older game because it's like the cutscenes aren't in real time, like as you showed right there. It went back to Logan's original form, like for the movie or for the game here. It's like these are like a costume and stuff I'm playing as is a like a bonus costume. There's like 3 or 4 of them. Like I said, I chose this one. There it goes. See, it goes back to the default one. But I love that damage modeling, man. There's ribs and shit all sticking out. This game was ahead of its time, man. It really was. Like, who's steering the boat? Man, it's extra sensitive. And it's inverted. Why is it inverted? That's gonna change the thing for the. Come on. The shooting, because this game's not like a shooting game, so it's just kind of a show in its time here. Gotta have the mandatory shootout on the boat. This is obviously the PC version, and this is back when, you know, when there was these licensed games that got released. The PC version seemed to get the least amount of love. It's not really so much the case now, at least not with most games. Like I want to say, like, even I guess like Batman Arkham was probably a bad example, because Arkham Knight, man, that fucking game still to this day is shit on PC. Rocksteady have not fucking fixed it. And it's like, usually they love their fans, man. They want to make sure everybody's happy, but it's like, if you got it on PC and you are able to play it, odds are either you got really lucky or you ended up modding the game or patching it yourself. It's really rare for a AAA studio like that to release a game to beloved fans that they actually love and care about, and just leave it fucked up like that, you know. So there's Sabretooth. But this game is not bad. It's just, you could tell that either that part was, you know, made with the mouse in mind, or just wasn't really designed for controller use for the PC version.
I was always better at this part than you.
Yeah, the killing part?
Day's gonna come, little brother. I won't always be there to help you.
Yeah, one day you'll try to hurt him.
Though, you're the same as me. You just don't know it yet.
What don't I know?
The tale of why the moon is lonely.
Okay, we'll skip a little shit. I'm gonna head back to the main menu, and we'll skip to the middle portion of the game. Actually, we'll fight Sabretooth first. Shouldn't take long, especially since I'm like super OP. Where'd he go? Yep. Already over. I mean, that's... You can't really win either one of you, because you're both invincible. Logan's stronger, I guess. I mean, you probably end up, like, decapitating him, but he's his brother, so you wouldn't really want to kill him, I guess. I don't know. And usually this is like a long-ass boss fight. But since like, I think at level 40 or 50 or whatever the max is in this game. So we'll watch the cutscene, then we'll skip to the middle of the game. I really think he played a better Sabretooth than the guy in the first 2 or 3 movies, whatever the hell. Sabretooth wasn't in the first like 2 or 3 movies. I want to say that Sabretooth wasn't really all that entertaining. Like I said with the bone claw, that's why I was able to step on him and break him, because at this point in the story he didn't have the adamantium implanted yet. So yeah, that's why he was able to break some bones and snap all his bone claws. But since Wolverine is immortal and has like a fast healing rate, they'll grow right back to where they were. And she's dead. Okay, let's skip. That's where he gets the adamantium skeleton I was just talking about. But now I'm going to skip to the center of the game. I'll play through that portion. We're already like 25 minutes in right now, so do a little editing skip. Alright, so now we're in the Days of Future Beginning is what the chapter is called. And I chose the X-Force costume, so you guys can check that one out. And I don't really remember...
At least you were supposed to be back then.
...what happens in the story. Like I said, I know it jumps in time.
Is your operative dead? No one could have survived that explosion.
For some reason, I skipped 2 chapters, but I'm still in the jungle. So the game likes to jump, skip, and go back and forth. Oh, there's the X-Force costume.
Sorry, sir. There's still too much interference. We need to take out the other emitters.
Damn it. I need the location of that village.
Stryker, your team is aware that once they reach the village, they're required to follow strict rules of engagement, right?
Yes, Agent Darkhold. Treat all hateful Washington to receive your bad.
Brutalize.
Look at you all busted up.
Yeah, no, I guess I was a little bit disappointed with Logan, like the movie, as a comic book fan, because I really wanted to see that. What the hell story is it?
Come on. Darkholm's a hell of a lot easier.
Like Old Man Logan. That was kind of what I was really hoping for. He was older in there, but he wasn't. He wasn't Old Man Logan. Old Man Logan looked like, you know, well, he was a lot older, but like he goes from one side of the country to the other. It's just, you know, they tried to do little touches and pieces of it, but it was like basically a future that, you know, Logan fought for. You know, he fought to try and prevent, but son of a bitch. But it still happened. And, you know, he had like a family, and I mean, it's a great comic book. I really don't want to spoil it. But it's like some heroes became villains and all that, and like there was like a gang of Hulk's children. You know, Hulk became like a bad guy and ended up, you know, this is right in the beginning, so I'm trying not to like spoil a lot. But he like ends up being like a big like more mutated version of himself, and I'm not even 100% sure that it's like the Hulk that we know. I don't know if maybe it's like his child. I can't remember, but he eats Logan, like literally eats him, and yeah, so Logan like kind of reassembles in his stomach and just fucking cuts his way. It's so fucking awesome. And it would have been a really cool movie, but I understand why they didn't do what that story entails, because it would have involved too much probably licensing, you know, like Fox and Marvel hadn't coming together at that point in time, and yeah, I don't know if Mark Ruffalo would have been down to getting turned into a bad guy and all. It's really cool. Like Hawkeye helps him most of his journey and all. It's really well done, and if you guys can find it even on digital, I would download it and or buy, like, just purchase it. Don't you know, get it for free. Purchase it and check it out, because it's a really good comic. And as for this game right here, it's really hard to find right now because, like I said, it is a licensed game, and yeah, it's rough to get. Like, you gotta either pay like a really high fee to get it, like the hard copy of it. A lot of people don't even have optical drives on their computers anymore. So you know, you can get it on like DVD, Games for Windows, whatever it is. But I want to say Walmart actually has. I'm sitting here talking, not even paying attention. I want to say Walmart has it for. I want to say like $65 right now. It's that expensive. And I don't even know if really Walmart would even have it. I think they like to price items really high because it's easier to do that than take it out of the system. Like there's like some VHS tapes and shit like that on there for like $700-800. So I don't think they even really have it in stock. But if you bought it, I don't know if they would have to fulfill that order or what. But it's probably just, like I said, it's probably easier to I don't know why it would be, but it's probably easier to do like a super high price and something they don't have than take it out of the system, because it might come back or they might have it somewhere. I don't know. I'm not a website engineer. I don't get into the coding and shit. I do video game coding, but even then, I'm like a novice at it.
Logan, you're closest to Nord's last known position. Go find him.
Yes, sir.
And
Can I
Logan,
skip this?
if you see Raven Darkholme, consider her compromised.
Sweat my ass off and shit.
John,
Fuck
it's
that.
Raven. Damn it, John, where the hell are you? I think I have a line.
Southwestern United States.
That job I got with Kelly is good for some things. He's doing oversight on a black budget program.
This is where I wanted to start out at. It's like more
Creed? Well, guess who's
out of that jungle. It keeps going back to that fucking jungle for some reason.
favor you owe that's worth messing with a rabies case like Creed.
I want to say you might be able to get this game
To start.
on Amazon
Located in the southwest.
used. Maybe. I've had this game. I've actually had multiple copies of this game,
Personal log. Representing
and
Robert Kelly for 5 years.
I've played it on 360. This is the PC version, but it's funner to play with cheats and shit. That's why I like playing on PC. You can go in and edit the files. I just feel like, in a game like this, where your character is invincible. I'm in Nebraska.
There's even a young woman in Africa who can control the weather. Potential threat.
Dun, 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 dun. No, oh, that's why I hate talking in these games, man. You make me lose my place when I'm talking. My show, I'm talking. My way of saying, get the fuck out.
He's not going anywhere.
I would just drop that weapon and leave with them, dude. You're better off. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, like, Wolverine was a part of the Avengers from time to time. Like, they have a lot of members that, switch in and out. And for a game like that, Avengers game, I even played a little bit on this channel. But for the reason why I stopped playing, I didn't even complete the story, because for a game that wasn't based on the movies. They really tried hard to follow them without using the likeness of the actors and their voices and shit. So it just seemed kind of cheap. You know what I mean? Like they really, I don't know. There wasn't like no real fan service, at least for the bit that I played. And they could have really, did something cool with it if they would have had like the lesser, or not lesser known, but like members that were, that less appeared on it. Like if they would have had Wolverine in there as a character to play as, or the Thing. Like they all had all kinds of different characters that were technically part of it. I mean, Spider-Man was part of the Avengers, and he wasn't even in the movies until like toward the end of the saga. So
Not so tough now, are you, bub?
people, I mean, it's more of a issue with the licensing of the characters, which really I think is fucking stupid. They got the Marvel characters are parted out to everybody. Yeah, everybody gets a little slice of the pie or whatever, but it's just like, damn, it makes it really, really fucking difficult for them to like bring characters together. Like, as a comic book fan, I keep saying this, stories don't really make sense, like especially with oops, I guess I died. But what was I saying? Stories don't really make sense for origins. Like, for instance, Venom. Awesome movie. Tom Hardy did a great job playing Venom. But, yeah, it's like the whole thing with Venom is that he was bound to Peter first. That's how he got like the symbol on his chest, and why he's able to like swing from buildings and shit like that is because he was bound to Spider-Man, and that's what later leads on to Venom like being an enemy of Spider-Man or not liking him or whatever. And it's not even like a matter of he like hates him. Oh fuck. Another time puzzle. So yeah, well, what I'm saying is that leads to he had like a, oh damn it, open. He had like a disdain for him because he, Peter basically like rejected him, and just shit to pad the fucking runtime. Peter like rejected him, pulled him off, and he didn't like that, so he kind of it has since relaxed a little bit. Like he actually got to the point where he's okay with Spider-Man and Peter Parker and helps him a few times. He just does basically whatever the fuck he wants to do. And yeah, but at first, like Venom really hated Spider-Man, and that was the reason. And it's like now they're gonna try and say, that Tom Hardy and Venom are gonna be in a Spider-Man movie, and they're gonna be enemies, and it's like they're gonna have to come up with a real, or not a real, but like a different way for them to be enemies and shit. And it's just kind of strange, especially now since it's been shown that Eddie Brock is, he's sloppy, but he's a good guy overall. So knowing that Spider-Man is a hero and an Avenger, why would they be enemies? They'd be more likely to be like an uneasy alliance than they would to be like at each other's throats. So it'd be interesting to see, I guess, how how they go about doing that. Yeah, it's just like little crazy shit, that they do in these movies that don't really make sense, and it's just, like I said, the comic book fans kind of like go like, what the fuck, but what you gotta do?
What? How? Excuse me. Do you have level 5 clearance?
Yes, of course, but...
Well, that was mean. That was really rude.
Scan verified. Welcome, Dr. Lathrop.
Thanks, Doc.
Pretty sure it'd say you're welcome if you didn't punch him in the face, you dick. There's always enemies in the elevator. Where are they? I guess it's not that big of a platform, so... I don't know why I like... I mean, I know why I like this so much, because of the gore and shit, but... Like, it has like a classic beat-em-up kind of feel to it. Like, fighting force and shit. And that's why, when I got on the elevator, I was like, there's going to be enemies, because there's fucking always enemies in the elevator, but usually they're like 3 times the size. But I would love to have seen, like, you know, I'm really hoping, I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between movies and games here, but I'm really hoping that Hugh Jackman, you know, has a couple more roles in him, a couple more times playing Wolverine in them. I'd love to see, you know, Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool and Wolverine being in a movie together, because they're friends in real life, you know what I mean? Like, in this X-Men Origins bullshit movie where he was, like, slicing fucking bullets out of the air, he was Wade Wilson then, he wasn't Deadpool, so it didn't really count. I would like to see a real full-on movie with them two, you know, annoying the shit out of each other. I guess I should say Deadpool just annoying the shit out of Wolverine, because Deadpool kind of just enjoys Wolverine's despair. He doesn't really get annoyed by him.
Logan,
You smell pretty good for a corpse.
after what happened in Africa...
Skip. 42 minutes already, man. I'm about to chop this up a little bit. Africa, fuck, man, we gotta go back.
Team, we have a situation.
It's like that's the part of this game that I didn't like back then. I don't like now.
Yes, sir.
Is that it keeps hopping and back and forth. You know, it's like, why can't you just have the fucking story start where it starts and go on? You know what I mean? It's like you gotta keep hopping back, and it's like the whole fucking game is a framing device for this shitty story in Africa. You know, it's like, this isn't a fucking Tomb Raider game, man. Oh, great, another environment puzzle. Those don't get old. You know what? Fuck this, because I don't really want to go through the Africa level again. We're just going to go right to the end. We're going to go right to the end. We're going to skip all this shit right to the chapter Wolverine. We'll go to the island, and we'll just go all the way through the end of the game. And we'll play as go classic Wolverine again. Ugh. This is gonna be a long video. Oh shit. I guess another awesome game you guys should play if you have the means to be able to get it. I want to say it was on Xbox and PS2. Maybe it was on PC. I don't really remember on a PC, but it could have been. It's The Punisher. Why the fuck do I keep lunging at him? Yeah, The Punisher was fucking awesome. Can't hide now, can you? I just love the brutality of this game, man. There's like, you can't have a dude that has claws popping out of his hand be a PG-13 character. You know what I mean? He needs to be able to be brutal like he was intended to be. set him on fire, and I stabbed him in the back. Damn. Yeah, you can't, like I said, you can't have a dude that just, you know, has fucking blades that are infinitely sharp. You know, PG-13 killing people. It's just, invisibility suit ain't working now, is it? I really liked, like, I guess, like, a game that is somewhat close to this, in terms of, like, dismemberment and shit, is, Platinum Games. They made the Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. That was pretty damn good.
Before I gut you, I want to know why.
Logan, welcome back to the war.
Skip. Face my brother again. Gets to concrete. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid Revengeance, that's what I was talking about for the cut screen. Yeah, you could slice everything in that game. You could slice up like helicopters, and I mean, of course, you know, slice up the soldiers and shit. But yeah, that was another fucking awesome game. It's like a lot of these games you just can't get them anymore because like the license, you know, came up, so they're not for sale digitally. I think Revengeance is. I think you can actually buy that on Steam.
Because
that's an awesome game.
I'm exactly what you are, an animal. Go ahead, finish it.
No, Logan, you're not an animal, and I didn't trick you into loving me.
Drama, skip. Hey, I gotta fight Phil Wilson. It was like a fucking atrocity. Like, and fucking Ryan Reynolds is a fan of Deadpool, and I guess it's kind of like good that he went through with it, because if he denied it, they probably would have just had a different fucking actor play Deadpool. We never would get the awesome version we got now. But yeah, this, like, when I saw this in theaters, because like I said, I'm a fan of the comics, and they literally have the Merc with a mouth, and they sewed his fucking mouth shut. It's like, are you shitting me? And not to mention the fact that the teleportation isn't like an ability he has. It's a device. It's a teleportation belt that he wears. Just like the magical satchel isn't really like a satchel that he has. It's just a plot device. And they just, I don't know, they really fucked this character up like something fierce, man. It's a shame. I mean, it was a cool fight. I mean, if if they would have made him like not Deadpool and actually had him be a different character, it would have, would have been cool. And like all the shit talking kind of makes me wonder if it's just Hugh Jackman drifting on Ryan Reynolds. I hate this boss fight. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dude, he fell off the edge. I took him off with me. I couldn't teleport back. Oh man. I guess I can't lunge. That's my favorite move. I overutilize it. But alright. I guess I'll stick to just slicing. I gotta do it. I gotta lunge. It's part of my arsenal. Tasmanian devil. You would You would think, like, for a level like this, that they would have made it so that you can't fall off the edge. Just it's, like, supposed to look cool. Because he's, like, teleporting around everywhere, and if you did lunge him like I just did, it would be way too easy to fall off because it's, like, homing, locking. So, like, if he teleports and he goes off the edge even a little bit, you fucking follow him. So you go off the edge, too. But or a better thing would have been to do is if you could go over the edge but like claw into the side of it with your, you know, claws and then climb back up. That would have been cool. Oh shit. What's he doing? There we go. No! What the fuck? Lunging actually would have saved me at that time. This is a disaster. I'm really starting all over again. Stand and fight, you fucking Nancy. Didn't Sabretooth like help him in this fight in the movie? Where's that asshole at? He looks like fucking Baraka or whatever his name is from fucking Mortal Kombat. I think it was kind of stupid too that if he's like invincible and he heals or whatever, why does his skin burn when he uses his fucking heat vision shit? And then it stays that way? Like it's supposed to try to mimic the mask, I guess, or whatever, but still, it was just fucking dumb. It's so dumb. It's almost like a fucking meme. Like, you know, like, you put a picture of Ryan Reynolds from fucking Origins as the Origins Deadpool. And you have fucking the Godfather. What did they do to my boy? Look at what they did to my boy.
Got any other surprises up your sleeve?
Yeah, usually like boss fights are cool. This is just more of a fucking annoyance. Dude, if I ended up dying right there, I would have been like, yep, that's it. We're done. Fuck this game. Awesome. Yeah, Victor didn't help me at all. There can be only one. Or, this is Sparta, I guess I should. Hey, both were right. Both happened. I gotta fight you again.
You're gonna keep me here until the tower collapses and kills us both?
The thought occurred to me. Why didn't you kill me, Jimmy? The real reason.
As much as I hate to admit it, we're brothers.
Yeah, we are. And while you try to hide it, we're both animals.
I am nothing like you. So get used to it. I've got to find Kayla.
You know what, pal? I'm always gonna be around to remind you exactly what you are.
Skip. This is like a higher quality cutscene, so I'm guessing this is probably the ending. We'll watch it together. It's like the opening showed like super future, and like I mean like far in the future, like not like Old Man Logan far, but like you know, what the hell is it? Those
How about we talk about
fucking, I can't remember the name of them things that hunt down. Oh shit.
Men like us don't get to go home.
Maybe you should turn that gun on yourself. Just leave.
Walk until your feet bleed.
Head south.
And then keep walking.
Walk till your feet bleed.
And keep walking, because you're missing the line. Yeah, normal bullet to the head wouldn't really do anything, and it didn't emphasize that that was an adamantium bullet, which that's what caused the amnesia in the story. In the comic book, it was the... Oh, God. You know, it's just so different. Things are so different, and I don't like it. She goes off to drown herself. Okay. Bye.
Walked a hard road since way back then. Sometimes I wish I could forget all the years since.
It's a lot more distant than...
So much lost. I still have work to do.
I can't remember what the fuck those things are called. I think they were in not Days of Future Past. Maybe it was Days of Future Past. Sentinels, there it is. That's what I was talking about.
What are you talking about, Bub? I'd heard you took an adamantium round through your thick skull. Guess you don't remember. Pity. I plan on doing some very bad things to you. So much better if you remembered why.
Rip the skin right off. Yep, they ain't gonna stop him. Oh man. Fatality. Ain't no cop's gonna stop that dude.
We sure as hell didn't work out like we planned. But that doesn't mean giving up. This world may be broken, but I've got just the tools to fix it.
And I think, yep, that's how the game ends. Yeah, that's how the game ends. Like it left it so that there could be a sequel made. Not necessarily a sequel to the movie, but a sequel to the game. That never fucking happened, and I'm very upset about it. But anyway, we're about an hour in, at least for me, recording-wise, but like I said, I'm going to edit this down. There's a lot of useless shit of the story jumping back and forth don't really need to be seen. I just wanted to show you guys the gameplay, because a lot of you probably are, you know, X-Men fans that either forgot this game existed, or maybe there are a lot of you that are younger that never got a chance to play it at all. But yeah, I certainly recommend, highly recommend that if you are an X-Men fan, a Wolverine fan, you find a way to get this game. I know it's probably going to be easier to find at game stores for consoles, but as for PC, like I said, you can go on Amazon and get it. Walmart, like I said, has it, but it's like really highly overpriced, so I don't believe that it's actually for sale. I think it's more of a, you know, they hyped up the price to make sure people don't buy it kind of thing. But anyway, I'm rambling on. I will leave a link down in the description below for the Amazon listing for this game if you guys want to get it. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. Take care, have a good weekend, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.